Hey there everybody, welcome to Try Gaming. I am Bob4 and today I'm super excited to announce a brand new series on this channel, Digimon Sealed-Only Slide-Deckvolution. Now, when it comes down to it, guys, I'm super excited about the Digimon Card Game. Much like Yu-Gi-Oh, it struggles to have a place here where I live in Washington, but thanks to a great online community and other content creators I know, and other content creators I follow, watch, and play with, getting into Digimon, I feel like I have enough support and other people I can play with to actually launch a series successfully, as I wanted to get into it. But of course, being in Washington, Magic the Gathering has an evil hold over everything, and honestly, I haven't thought Magic the Gathering was fun in 4 or 5 years. Honestly, I feel the game has gotten very unfun for me personally. I quite enjoyed some of the formats that when I did play all the way from back in the day, but recently it just doesn't feel the same to me, or it's gotten boring, so I don't really play that. But I hate that it has such a stranglehold of where I live. Honestly, guys, when it comes down to it, Digimon has a great online community, and it's a great game that because I see so many other people I know playing it, I'm able to make content and launch this series. I'm super excited to play the Digimon card game. I already have product coming. I think I'm missing 2 things or 3 things that need to arrive, one of which is a play mat. But when those arrive, the actual first episode will begin filming. Now, of course, as you know, with any series announcement on this channel, we always go over the rules. I know they're boring, but please stick with me. These rules are very important. So let's get to them. Digimon Sealed-Only Slide-Deckvolution. The goal of the series is to aim to become a true Digi-Destined while building 2 decks at the same time. All cards must be attained through sealed product, with one exception, and that's in the dual rewards. We'll get to that later. 2 decks to be built are the main deck, which is the main focus to build and complete first, and the secondary deck. This deck can only be switched to via Slide-Deckvolution for 1 episode. Again, that's most commonly done in the dual reward section. We'll get to that when we get to the duels. Each time the secondary deck spot becomes open, the top like comment on that episode decides 1 Digimon and 1 color I must build a deck around. Now, this is literally saying episode 1, not this episode, but episode 1. On the episode 1, the top like comment of episode 1, we'll get to decide 1 Digimon and 1 color, and I must build a deck around that. That's how we decide the secondary deck. Note, cards previously opened can be used in the next secondary, or in the new secondary, but no cards can be taken from a completed deck. Once deck is complete, that deck is then sealed away and no cards can be taken out of it. It's done. Note, each time a secondary deck is decided, a starter deck is allowed to be bought. That's really the only way to get starters, although there's other ways, technically. And once the main deck becomes completed, the secondary deck becomes the new main deck. That opens up the secondary slot, and then obviously, once a main deck is completed, then secondary then becomes the new main, and then the secondary slot becomes open, and a top like comment on that episode will decide it. So remember, guys, episode 1, not this episode, but episode 1, the top like comment will get to decide the Digimon and the color I must build a deck around. Now let's go to packs. How do we get packs? Well, this is pretty simple. Each episode, okay, we get 5 packs or 1 special product, each episode decided by the top like comment. Note, except when a new secondary deck is selected, then a second top like comment decides the packs. So in episode 1, for example, the top like comment will get to decide a Digimon and a color, and we must make a secondary deck around that. But then episode 2 and onward, until whenever the main deck is completed, the top like comment will get to decide 5 packs or 1 special product we get to open. Obviously, I know Digimon only has a select number of special product, but they may expand later on, and this is to help account for that. We also get 5 packs or another special product. Each episode is decided by 1 random Patreon member. And then the only other way to get packs are any dual rewards. Now let's actually go over the duels. Each episode will feature 3 duels. Rewards and punishment depend on the results. Let's start off with the most positive. 3-0. If we win all 3 duels and go 3-0 on episode, we get 5 winner packs that I get to decide, and 1 single card can be purchased for the main deck. Again, I decide. But we must slide Deckvolution to a secondary deck for 1 episode with normal dual rewards. So that means if we want to craft that card, we must switch for the next episode from using our main to using our secondary deck. But we will get the normal dual rewards. If we go 2-1, we get 3 winner packs of my choice. Nice and simple. If we go 1-2, we only get 1 winner pack, again of my choice. But Patreon members can vote to Slide-Deckvolution next episode with normal rewards. So if we go 1-2 and Patreon wants to see the secondary deck used, they can force a Slide-Deckvolution. Alright, and then if we go 0-3, if we lose every duel in an episode, we get no winner packs. 1 single card can be purchased for the secondary deck. Not the main, but the secondary. But we must Slide-Deckvolution no matter what to the secondary deck for 1 episode with no dual rewards. So even if we switch, if we go 0-3, then we switch to the secondary and we win 3-0, we don't get any of the rewards. Okay, guys? And then, of course, Patreon members receive 24 hours early access to all video series on YouTube. So if it has a series, it will pop up one-time videos. Usually will not always get the 24 early access, but it depends on if it's supposed to be an upcoming series. I do want to note with this series, YouTube channel updates usually don't get the 24-hour period because they're for YouTube specifically, but this series will. Now, honestly, guys, I do want to talk about a few other things. First off, if you understand Digimon, you know that Slide Evolution is a form from, one of the Digimon series, which allows them to change their type from their human to their animal or beast mode. Well, I decided to use something similar in this with Slide-Deckvolution. In this case, Slide-Deckvolution is pretty much a simple thing. Let me see how I wrote it here to state out. The secondary deck can only be switched to via Slide-Deckvolution for 1 episode. Okay, that's the point of it. While our goal is to make the main deck be done and finished, sometimes, whether it's by Patreon, winning, losing, there are certain scenarios where we are forced to deck evolution, Slide-Deckvolution, and switch over to the other deck. Now, honestly, guys, I kind of like this concept. Originally, I was just going to do a regular sealed-only Digimon series. But as you know, I like my rules, I like my trysts, and Slide-Deckvolution is my tryst. Hopefully, you guys enjoy this. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments about this series, what you might be excited for, and maybe what colors or stuff if you play Digimon. Now, I know we've predominantly done Yu-Gi-Oh! On this channel. There is going to be a new Minecraft. The Let's Play series is going as well. There's going to be another Legendary Duelist Showdown for Yu-Gi-Oh! Coming up. Those 3 videos are currently in various stages of production, let's just say. But this one I'm super excited for because I've been excited for Digimon. It reminds me a lot of Duel Masters, and I love Duel Masters. Back in the day, Duel Masters was the card game I saw the most success with, and I was sad when it fell apart, even though it kept going in Japan. But guys, let me know what you think if you play Digimon. Let me know if you think this idea is good. I actually think it is. I think I find it very cheeky and kind of funny. And until next time, tag out.